Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Aurore, and today I want to share with you some decor ideas for the fireplace mantle. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do with mine for this year, so I just had fun trying on different looks and I decided that it was a good idea to maybe share that with you. Since I am very bad at hanging garlands, it's always a struggle to make this crazy stunning mantle for Christmas. So I decided to gather very easy looks that anyone can reproduce at home, hoping that that could help you and inspire you for your mantle this year. So let me know which look you prefer. Like I said, I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do this year, so maybe you can help me to make my decision. And without further ado, let's jump into our video. Alright, so this is the area of the living room that we're gonna work with. We just redid our fireplace, so this is so exciting to decorate it for the first time. And for the first look, it's more of a transitional look, perfect for right now or right after Christmas when the heavy Christmas decor becomes too cluttered for our mind. So I'm starting by placing these beautiful mini berry stems that I love. You saw me using them in my previous video and they look so nice in any corner of the house. Then I'm using this frame from Target. I didn't get a Christmas print yet, so I decided to just put a mini wreath to add a little festive touch to it with a beautiful velvet burgundy ribbon from Amazon. And right next to it, I'm gonna use these candlestick holders. It's a set with 3 different sizes. So here I'm using the shortest and the tallest of the set. Last, I'm gonna redo the same kind of swag that in my previous video for the mirror. So first I hang 3 bells, then I'm adding some pieces of the leaves from the mini berry stems, and on top of that a pre-made red bow that I found at Target. And that's it for a first look, so not the typical Christmas mantle that you will think of, but still super cute. Moving on to our look number 2, now we're gonna start some serious business and hang garlands. So for that, I'm placing 3 hooks on the top of my mantle on each side and 1 in the middle. And for this look, I decided to use this new garland from Studio Maggie at Target. I love the pop of red that they incorporated in it, so I really wanted to try it out. It's not as full as I would like to, so I got 2 garlands and I'm placing them in opposite direction. And then I'm gonna attach them in the back with some green floral wire at 3 different spots to form just one big garland. Then I am placing the garlands on my mantle. The goal is to have them hanging on the front. So first I try to center the garlands on the mantle, and then I'm gonna attach both ends to my hooks using again the green wire, and then the middle part to the middle hook. And then I'm just trying to fluff everything out, mixing it to make sure that you don't see the 2 different garlands, and just making it look good and symmetrical. And as you can tell, it started to get really dark, so I had to stop for the night and leave it like that and continue the next day. Actually, during the night, my hooks fell down, so I had to reinstall the garlands in the morning. But once I was done shaping and fluffing the garlands, I'm gonna add some bows. These are from Amazon and they're already tied, so really convenient. I got them for my Christmas tree, but they're gonna come in handy to style my garlands too. So I'm just adding them here and here throughout the garlands. Next, I am using the same candles and candlestick holders from the previous look, and I add 2 more on the other side. Last, I decided to add a wreath on the mirror, and I didn't want to buy a new one because I have this one that I got last year at Target and it's in perfect condition and perfect size. but just not the same color theme. So I'm gonna add some berry picks from Hobby Lobby to add the same pop of red than the rest of the decor. And when I thought I was finally done, I realized that I completely forgot about stockings. So I'm gonna use some basic stocking holders from Walmart. I really don't care for the color, but it's gonna be hidden, so it doesn't matter. I took the cheapest ones, and my stockings are both from Target. The brown one is from last year, and the light one is from this year's Hearth and Hand collection. And that's it for look number 2. Moving on to look number 3, I just kept what we should be reusing, and for this look I'm gonna use 2 different garlands that I'll mix together. First, this one from Studio McGee at Target, but from 2 years ago. They have it again this year, like almost the same one. And then the infamous Norfolk pine garland. I don't know if I said correctly, but this one is from Amazon, and I got this look idea from Alexi Nicole Home on Instagram. She showed how she just twisted these 2 garlands together, and her mantle looks so pretty. So since I already had the one from Target, I decided to give it a try. So here I'm trying to twist the Norfolk pine garland around the Target garland. And this time I'm just gonna lay the garlands on top of the mantle, so it's pretty easy to reproduce, very effortless, love that. So I'm making sure that it's kind of centered and giving it a good fluff so the 2 garlands mix well together. I feel like it's mixing better on Alex's mantle, but oh well, I'm the worst when it comes to working with garlands, so I'm gonna go with that. That's good. Since I want to get some red on my mantle, I'm adding the same berry picks than on the wreath. So if you want to use red this year but you don't have any garlands that already has some red in it, you don't need to buy new ones. You can just reuse what you have and get some picks that are really cheap and add it to your greenery, and that will absolutely do the trick. It's easier to mix with some smaller berries, but I already bought a lot of these picks, so I decided to just go for it. And last, I also decided to add some pine cones. Since the garland is higher than on the previous look, I'm gonna adjust the length of my stockings so we don't see a gap in between the garland and the stockings. And I'm gonna add the velvet bows on both stockings. Then to finish this look, I'm gonna add this beautiful wood Santa from Michaels. I saw this Santa from Home with Becca on Instagram and I fell in love with it. It's so pretty. I ordered it right away. And since I don't want it to be hidden by the garland, I used what I had on hand to add some height to it. And on the other side, I'm doing the same trick to be able to see the candle that I'm adding here. Moving on to our last look, and it's gonna get dirty because I'm gonna use some flocked garlands this time, and that makes a huge mess. But I love it, it's so pretty, it looks like a real winter wonderland. Since I have a whole set of this, like 3 or 4 garlands plus a wreath that I got 2 years ago on sale from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think, I decided that for this look, I'll put the garlands around the mantle all the way down to the floor. So I'm using 3 garlands to achieve this, one on each side and one on top. And I want the garland to cover the front of the fireplace a little bit, not just laying flat on the top. So I'm attaching the center part on my hook and then try to have it very slightly draped. And it was getting pretty dark again, so before I stopped for the day, I wanted to show you what I love about these garlands is that they are pre-lit, so it's very convenient and so pretty at night. Alright, so it's another day and I started by adding a wreath on the mirror, but this time I wanted to have some bells with it, so I put that first and then the wreath on top. And I had some red berries already on the wreath that I added last year when I used it in my bedroom, so I kept it like that. And last I added the velvet bow on the bells. I wanted it to be subtle, so I'm using a small one and not one of the big ones. Then on the garlands, I am also adding the same small bows on the left side and on the right side. And then for the center part, I am gonna put the big bow. Then to add a little bit of life to the garlands, I'm gonna add the same berries then on the wreath. This is from Target and I'm just gonna poke them here and here until I am satisfied with the way it looks. And then I also added some pine cones. And to finish the look, I'm gonna use again some taper candles on both sides of the mantle. I just love using these kind of candles. It's so simple but so elegant in any decor. So you can see me using them a lot. And then of course my little Santa. And that's it for the look number 4. I'm also going to show you how it looks with the lights of the garland and the wreath on. So stay until the end, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you prefer and I'll see you very soon. Have a great rest of your day.